Alrighty, looks like we're live, which I'm very excited about because you're probably going to wonder, why does everything look so different on his factory? And the answer is really, really simple. Because we started from scratch. Now, I haven't done anything I hadn't done the last time. Sorry, just getting my lighting set up nicely on the green screen and everything. Right, so yes, last time we actually were a bit further ahead than we were, or no, beforehand we were a bit further ahead in some aspects. There are some things we haven't researched, which we're probably going to benefit from researching. But for the meantime, we have a few things we're going to need to do first. So this here, we're going to need 3 of these automated miners, or portable miners. So we need iron rods. Let's get a few of these. We're going to need some iron. And you may notice some of these things are moving faster than 30. That's because they definitely are. We have got like, most of our stuff is like tier 2 logistics now, which I'm very much in favor of. So we are going to be moving a few things over. We'll have to redo our smelting eventually, but what I would like is for us to get our concrete production automated out into the water. So for this here, we want to run around the edge here. Let's use our parachute. So this, oh wait, we'll do zoop. And let's go this way. So grab this, another 10 this way. And then we're going to have to go out 3. So I guess we'll do that, then another 10 this way. And then we should have, yes. There is the land. Let's go another 10. And now we can start moving in towards the shore again. So our main thing for this here is going to be concrete is a big limiting factor for us. Big limiting. So let's try and not have that be the case. Let's go 4 over there, and we're going to chainsaw these here mushrooms out of the way. If we can. Please tell me that was... Nope. That did not work. If I dismantle this, maybe if I'm further down on it. Oh no. So it looks like that's a no. So maybe let's just go ahead and shorten all of this and go from about here. So let's try what would be like this. We'll try this and hope to God it's the right height. It looks like it should be. And then we can send that all the way up. Lovely, I can get rid of this. And perfect, yes. Okay, good stuff. So let's go that to there, and now we can dismantle all of those, and we have what we need to construct a miner. Our stuff is automated now. No, we don't have what we need to construct a miner because I was an idiot and didn't construct the automated miners. So if I get 5 of them, maybe we'll go with 5 of them. I think should be okay. Because 5 automated miners will let us make 2 concrete plants, or 2 concrete miners, and a, what do you call it, miner? 3 iron. Because iron is another thing we have a lot of coming in. Well, yeah, as you can see, we've got a healthy amount of iron there. Healthy amount for sure. So let's just go ahead with what we can. I'll make 5 of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4 und 5. Lovely stuff. So from this here, I might actually make it so this turns around and faces to go down to there. Maybe that's something I'll do. So let's dismantle that, and this, and this. And we're gonna have those, oh no. Okay, so we need to clear a bit of space in our inventory. So let's put the limestone away, shall we? That's only freed up 1 slot. Okay. Limestone and rotors. We've got 200 rotors, which we really don't need that many. Let's take these. And miner. This can go out this way. That should be aligned to go straight over. I'm hoping. So grab this and this. So we need stackable conveyor poles. That's one of the big things that we are going to be using. So if that goes out this way, sure, we'll have it come into here. So that there, conveyor lift, let's lift it up by like 1 and see. For this, does it look like it's got a slight downward swing to it? So 5, let's build that onto there, and then we'll build this along to there. So this should be fine for us. And then let's do our stackable conveyor pole. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are going to go to there, and you stay mostly the same height. You are coming around to here. And we're going to make a concrete bit. The concrete production plant will be along here. So we need, for these 3, we are going to need 4 constructors. So let's get these ready. Constructors 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this, when it comes in, will come down and merge. So we'll have all 3. No. Let's see. Let me work this out for load splitting. Right. So this will split 60 and 60. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it up off the ground. Let's do that. So conveyor lift 1. You are going to go up. Yeah, fine. We'll just do it like this here. So this will be mergers here. We need these to be mergers. We're going to need more iron rods. Okay. I can make some more of those. It'll be fine. We got lots and lots of iron ingots, so we can make lots of this kind of stuff. Let me quickly actually just check something. Oop. So yeah, lots of iron rods. Now this should help us out. So this is going to be a merger. We need 2 60s to split. So if I have this one, you up here will split 1. You will also split 1. And then you will split 1. So you will feed into, you feed into there, and you feed into there. Now then, these other ones, on the other hand, will split so that you feed into here, and you will feed into here. Now this splitter is going to have to go up into another splitter, two sets of splitters in fact. So you and you combine these, and let's do, oh no, okay, that's not great. Angles aren't great on it, so although maybe we could, yeah. Let's destroy these mergers and the conveyor lifts, because I want these to go a little higher up then. You're probably going to have to go up maybe 2 plates each. So 6, and you will go up like, actually maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And whoop. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So out of this, you feed into that one. Ooh, okay, this is working nicely. You feed into this one. This one here feeds into that, and this is fed from that. That splitter will split into 2 different sections. So let's get these elevated just a little bit. So let's go for, in here, we'll get you 3 up, and in here, you go 3 up. So, oh bugger, I forgot something. I forgot the mergers, which is a silly thing for me to do. So, merger, 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 and right. You are feeding from that. You are feeding from that. You are feeding from that. And you are feeding from that. Now, this here one will be feeding from here. Conveyor belt's too steep. Interesting. So that apparently was too steep. And you will feed around to... Yeah, you can also feed into that one. Okay, so why can't this one? If it was straight, it would work. So I don't entirely get it. Oh wait, hang on. So let's see, this, if we had it go, or do we just go for these here, feed down? Maybe that's what we're going for here. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. So we don't need to worry about these tall ones. Right, instead, what we do is you feed to here, and you feed to here. And then we slap a splitter on. Slap a splitter on here. We're missing 2 cables. That's okay, I can make those nice and easy. So yeah, you can see our automation is pretty well underway for some things. This here should have, yep, that's a lot of cable. I'm happy with that. So grab these here, and you will be, where is it? Splitter. Lovely. That's too close. Okay, so we're going to have to put the splitter on the other side. So if I put it there, will you work? Yes, you will. So let's try it on this here side. Lovely. And you feed into there. You feed into here. You will never work. That's okay. I won't tell your boss. How are you doing, rookie? Are you well? 'Cause you're looking well. God bless the social estate. The social estate will not work if you and I are not creating manufacturing monstrosities like this. You know? I'm sorry to tell you, but it's just the way things have got to be. So, let's get some power lines established. These here are all really hideous. So let's have this one expand over to here. This will be feeding that and that. And you can feed to here as well. Oh, nope. I am doing pretty good as well myself. I am having a nice little Sunday where I'm learning about all kinds of things to do with inefficient engineering principles. So this will feed to here, and this will construct that and that. And there we go. So this here, will it make it up? Hey, it will. Lovely stuff. So we've got one going there. Now we can construct our other ones. And we are obviously going to require quite a lot of stackable conveyor poles, but we can do what we can. I don't want this to run through the ground or anything, so we're going to make it not. Playing a load of art. Oh, Paddington in Peru. Watching all of the very sophisticated grown-up material again, I see. I don't blame you on it. The Paddington movies are pretty damn awesome. Right, this here, let's get loaded up to... Oh, you have to go to here. And you're going to go all the way over to here. Because we've got that. Lovely. Now we can construct another mining thing here. No, we can't. We don't have the iron plates. That's a shame. But what we can see is up here we've got limestone, so we should have enough that we can make 45 limestone. We've also got a hatcher, meaning alien DNA or biomass, but we don't have to worry about biomass anymore. We are very well sorted. We've got a lot of that. So out of here, let's see. We've got 5 things, so we're going to need 3 less industrializing as colonization and subjugation of native species. You emphasize non-human. Well, it's a very good thing that you emphasize the non-human, because otherwise that would be a very heavily anti-communist manifesto that you were espousing there. You know? That would almost be capitalism. And you know, we don't like that word here. It's a very, very no-no kind of word. But let's see. We need plates. You're a party man? Good. Everyone always talks about being party animals until it's time for the manifesto. So, oh yeah, that's our smelting infrastructure for it. We've got 120 copper being processed per minute and 120 iron. But that 120 iron is nowhere near enough. We are going to end up processing like 360, I want to say. So let's see, you are going to be concrete, and we're just going to copy this, paste, paste, And let's make this one paste. So there we go. You can see it's now splitting the stuff between them. And these are all going to lead into the same thing. We are going to have a storage container along here. Once we have the iron plates, of course. Silly biscuit me. Oh yeah, screws used to be the big threshold for us. Screws are no longer as difficult a thing to manage as they once were. We have an immense number of them at all times. Let's grab some iron plates and iron plates. So if we get 24 of these, 36, 40, we need 50 iron plates basically. That's my main sort of thing. And we just grabbed a screw that we didn't want. Love that. But yeah, you can see that I'm a little bit efficient in some ways. In other ways, I'm still very much not. Oh, bugger. We don't have inventory space right now. Let's get rid of some iron ingots. Let's pop these into there. Can't even clear an inventory space out. And these here, as we can see, are already loaded up to the point of completion, which is infuriating. Spent all this time trying to get good at stuff, and now I've gotten too good. It's a big problem for me. So Mercer Sphere we can get rid of. We are making good progress because we actually have, you can see that big conveyor belt going along there. That conveyor belt runs all the way to an ore miner over there, which is mining coal. Meaning our power supply is entirely automated at this point. And I'm a fan of that. So we can go ahead and construct the miners over this way. We'll build all 5 of them. And the iron ones we're going to route in such a way that they feed to the same belts we're using for smelting for iron. We just need to overhaul how we're doing it. So we're going to have 360 iron being mined per minute. I don't want to use all of that. I want us to be using some of it for steel. So that's going to be the tricky sort of thing to do. But let's get this here running like that. And we'll get the other one running. So, you are also going to go like this way. Can I get this to just straight up extend upwards? I can. Lovely. And you will extend about 3 upwards, maybe? That thing's not very happy with us. So, we now have to construct our tires. So, we need these to be 1 and 2 tall. So that should lead this going over to here. Missing materials and conveyor belts too steep. Okay, so let's try a 3rd angle one. We have this run up to there. Creature's in the way, but we've got the material. Okay, so let's get these running 2 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll build this 3 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to construct our baseline first. And then we'll build up the tower for it. I think we might also benefit from possibly... Ooh, there's an idea actually. If I probably don't have enough reinforced iron plates, but potentially if I did have enough iron plates, reinforced ones, that is, potentially what I could get it to do is run a logistics level 2. and write that in. So let's see. Let's put this on standby and put this on standby. That's going to mean these things are going to build up. And each of them is coming from one place. But we can see what we can do with it. So, right. Iron plates going to be a big thing for us. We need this to build up a backlog, and we should be looking at some of the other things. So coal is obviously something that we're going to need. Production, we should be looking at the potential of a foundry. But also at the same time, you can see we've got radio signal scanning. Radio signal scanning requires a motor, which is only unlocked by advanced steel production. Making me go, maybe let's deposit what we need for this here. So we're going to put 100 of those in and the 200 rotors. And now we need the heavy modular frames. So we need 100 of those, in fact. Modular frames, I need iron rods. I need a crap ton, in fact, of iron rods. Hello there, Ilaria, I think it is. I am currently playing a game called Satisfactory. Satisfactory is all about making a factory which does all these kinds of logistical solutions. So currently I am trying to save up things like iron rods. Let's go ahead and switch this actually to iron rod construction. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put these all on iron rods. And that will mean, yay, all of these things we've got sorted. So we'll load a bunch of these in. Load as many of the iron ingots as we possibly can. Into here, we'll load some ingots. Into here, we load some ingots. So the reason why we've stopped the other stuff and we've got a backlog built up is literally just for the fact that we are trying to get mass-produced iron plates. Mass-produced iron plates are a tricky one to get dealt with. This is the wrong one. You can hear my nice little power plants going there. Nice and automated. And we'll load the screws into there. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous thing. Gorgeous thing. So we've got a dismantle crate over here. Oh, the dismantle crate isn't even a dismantle crate. This will be just for when we changed the recipe. So what are you? You're just 494 screws. And while that's doing its thing, we're going to go ahead and make a crap ton of iron rods. We also could start loading stuff into there, but we're not going to yet. We don't have enough of a surplus of crap that we're confident enough just wasting it all. So iron plates, definitely grab these. Definitely grab these, and while it's crafting all the stuff in the background, we're going to literally just sit here for like 2 minutes, I think. Wait, why is my game audio is not coming through? I just realized. Okay, it's gonna have to be an audio output capture, and you're going to be capturing audio 1, 2. Nope, that's not working. Let me quickly check something. There should not be anything saying an application can take exclusive control of a device. Default, device default effects. How did I get back to the old-fashioned? I think it's all sound devices. Nope, it's not that. It's farther down, I guess. More sound settings. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh no, oh no. Well, yes, obviously use that as the thing. Nothing can take. However, I have seen, for some reason, my monitor sometimes gets chosen as the default out. No. So, hopefully you'll be able to hear my thing now. Like, hear the game audio. Yeah, I don't know what's going on sometimes. So, all these modular frame things, we could load a whole pile of them into the manufacturer. Maybe we should have one of those assemblers now producing, what do you call it? Reinforced iron plates and iron rods combining together to make this. So, potentially, well, let's go ahead, first off, grab this, and we're going to swap to modular frames. Let's load 100 of these in, so that'll be 30, no, we need 100. So, we need 50 times 3, which is 150. It's not going to let us load 150. But we need 50 times 12, which is going to be 600 iron rods. That's a lot of iron rods. Not massive on that. But I guess we'll just grab these things in the meantime. We will switch this back in time. So there we go. We've got those loaded. Now we can just go ahead and build our next section. So up here we were working on these. And we need this to be 1 and 2 tall. How many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe if we just have it be 3 tall up until there. And then you will be 3 tall, connecting to you here, which will be, whoop, don't want you there, I want you here. You're going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So lovely stuff there. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, get these 3 up. And this one here will be 3 up. Lovely stuff. So, now, using this stuff over here, you can connect to here. That'll be that one online, and you'll connect to there. I want you feeding around to there. It's going to require 21 belts for the other ones. That is going to be a trickier one to do for sure. But this is going to feed in a nice little fashion for us. So, iron plates. Let's go grab a crap ton of them. That's our next goal. Smelting wise, I'm trying to think. So if we did smelting running into 2 bays and had 1 bay just running as iron ore, which we then split across foundries, that's potential. Yeah, that might work, in fact. So, meantime, grab these plates and grab these plates. Lovely stuff. And then we can head all the way back over here. So you are going to be, you feed into there, and you will feed down to there. Probably going to need more, aren't we? It's probably going to require more, which is a shame. Okay, that avoids hitting the land, which is nice. You run to here. And then you will feed over to here. You grab from that. Actually, there's the possibility we might be fine. Is this for long? If this is for long, ooh, yes, I think we've got it. By Jove, I think we've got it. Yep, there we go. There's one sorted. Lovely. So that's going to do that. We want this over here to run, and then we can just have a vertical stack. So, okay, nice. We're looking good. We're getting plenty of concrete going. Iron plate's going to be our next big concern, because this we want to run over somewhere like here. So this, if we've got one and we place the one here, and then from here we look down there and go to there. Alrighty. So we'll stack this 1, 2, yeah, 2 tall. And you will be here. You would extend over to here. That's going to be 14 plates. You will run a little over to here, and we will get this constructed in such a way that this plate here just feeds from about there. If this tells me it's too steep, horrible. If it doesn't, brilliant. But we had the angle wrong on it, or the order wrong, so let's go for that there. And I imagine that shouldn't be too steep. That'll be fine. So, another 400 iron plates, and we're there. That's what we're going to go for. 400 iron plates. And then our iron smelting facilities and everything we needed to expand. So the iron smelting facilities, if we got conveyors Mark III, that requires steel beams specifically. And the steel beams we could buy or we could manufacture. Either way, So let's go see how many what do you call it, have been made at this point, modular frames. And see, you've made 12. Okay, it's better than 0. You know, we make small, steady increments. The iron plates thing is requiring more smallness and steadiness to it for sure. But while it's doing its thing, we'll use some of these here ingredients. So we should be fine on the iron plates one, but we need to use 51 of the 55 we had. So we'll have 4 plates left at the end. Or not 4, yeah, 4 reinforced iron plates left at the very end of things. I know it's not the best having to see shit being done manually, but trust me, it makes sense. So I guess while we're here, that allows like concrete time to be produced and lets our iron plate factories continue making iron plates. Iron rods as well. We can use you and you and you. Lovely stuff. And we'll do a bit more construction of these. So we can make 18 of them. Yeah. It's not ideal what we're working with. It's very much not ideal, but once we get advanced steel production, we can make Miner Mark II, which will give us 120 per second from a single mining vein. If it's normal. If it's pure, fantastic, we can actually get even more out of it. Pure, I think, gives us 240, I want to say. And even an impure would give us 60, so we'd be fine there. So that's producing... Okay, we got 211 concrete out of this one, just idly. I like those numbers. So, we should have things going nicely there. We'll load a bit more into here for our modular frames. Let's load as many of those as we can. So we've got 6 more of these. 52 completed. And you are iron plates, as are you. So we'll grab these. And then in time, once we get the thing, we'll also be able to buy motors. Once we buy motors, you'll see we're researching radio signal scanning. Radio signal scanning is very promising because that means yay for us. We can start using our object scanner properly to find hard drives, meaning alternate recipes, meaning yay. So there's good chances for us. You can see over there as well, there's a slug way over in the distance. We could also be looking at the possibility of maybe starting things like our our smart plating construction. So let's see. We'll build something here just for that there, right? You build 2 up here. And you will be 2 up here. So, you feed around to that. Let's start. We've got 242 plates. It's probably not enough, but it might work for us. Let's find out. So, you... over to here, build mode straight, and you over to there. Yay! It's working. So this is quite slow, I'll admit, but it's going to be nice because this means we will have all that concrete being constructed at any time. So this over to here. We'll get this extending over to here. This goes over to there. You will search around. Yep, not search. Loop around and go into there. Conveyor belt. You feed to there. Lovely stuff. This into here. And you run around to... oh wait, no. Crap. Sure. I guess they're gonna break off in different directions. It'll be fine. So we only need like another 100 plates anyway. Another 100 plates and that'll be us sorted. So grab these here and grab these. And now we are ready. Okie dokes. You will be fed into by... oh, there. So it has to go even further down. Interesting. And you are going to run from there. Nope. You into there. And that should mean 60 becomes 30 and 30. 60 becomes 30 and 30. 60 becomes 30, and 30 becomes 15, 15, 15, 15. Meaning, yay. We're gonna have it. That'll be it nicely. So, let's see if we're about ready to get back to our... Okay, once this one finishes and gives us 2 modular frames, we're going to switch this back to the reinforced iron plating thing. So there we go, that's that, and you're going back to iron plating. Let's grab a whole pile of wooden rods. Wooden rods, iron rods. So grab those, and that should be enough. We need 54 out of this workbench. So on this workbench, we're going to have precisely 2 left at the end. Precisely 2 left that we can construct. So that's a nice number. That's satisfying. Oh wait, crap. Forgot an important thing. Resume. Lovely stuff. So grab that and let's head on over this way. So yes, constructor, I wonder can you, no you can't do construction. Let's just do iron frames. Gotta make them here and then at that point we're fine. Also, once we have successfully made the 54 that we need, I am going to go over to that side of my room and I'm going to grab a tin of Monster because I fancy a nice little energy drink this evening because I'm a healthy individual, as you can clearly tell. So, got that. Ooh, we got 2 power slugs there. Maybe we could potentially try and get a power sloop. And if we can get a power sloop, that would be great. I don't quite know. It might use a lot of power, but if we combined it with something else, and we made sure we had a power surplus, that could really help us out. But right, meantime, load these here, and advanced steel production ready. Let's get our fix-it coupons, and see if we can get our things to work. So, let's go for parts and see just what motors cost 5 fix-it tokens for 50. That's heavy. That is heavy. Okay, maybe we need to be looking at something else. So we need 4 things. Let's add then 400 copper sheets. Each copper sheet is worth 12 points. So 400 times 12, 4,800. That should be more than sufficient. So yay. Small mercies. Let's let that do its thing while we check. Did we activate both of these? Oh crap. This is trying to load screws into these. No, you fucker. Yeah, that's a big problem. That's a big problem. So, yeah, I forgot these were doing iron rods. We're going to switch you all back to screws. So you are on cast screws. You are on cast screws. Guess what you're on? And finally, guess what you're on? So, that there is going to merge that and that. You are going to go to there. And you'll feed down into this bit, I guess. You, on the other hand, will feed to there. And you will feed around to this bit. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. So what if I told you to go that way? Amazing. Doesn't clip. Amazing. And then we get you to feed into there. You, on the other hand, do need deconstructed. Don't you even think about it, you wee shit. So, okay, it's loading screws now. Thank God. And you are loading screws. Lovely. So let's get that doing its thing. Wow, that is a really funky looking belt. And by funky, I mean terrible. So, now we should be able to get our motors, meaning we should be able to do radio signal strength scanning. Have you given me... Ooh, you do have 7 of them, in fact. So, let's use the 7 to get ourselves motors. Just realized we need 10 because 5 only gets us 50. So, yeah, still need another token. Are you gonna have enough? You might not. I don't know if it will. Come on, be nice to us. Yay! Just enough. So, there's a coupon. We've got those. 10 of them ready. Buy all. And we'll collect these. I guess the limestone's going. Just because I don't care about the limestone that much. It's not that important. So, radio signal scanning. E to configure MAM. And we're looking at quartz. Here it is. Radio signal scanning. Start research. And perfect. Now we can scan for radio signals. We lost our object scanner during that. So let's look at our equipment workshop. Object scanner requires screws. Okay, screws we've got plenty of. So that'll be an easy fix. We only need like 50, so... Excuse me. Screw it, we'll take just all the ones from there. And let's make the object scanner. So, there we go. Lovely stuff. And you're going to replace that. Now this biofuel thing, we could get rid of. So let's see, if we set you to be iron rods, let's just load you into there. And that'll be nice. Right, now, this here, let's set this for, ooh, no hard drives nearby. But we can go and do some exploring and see. So let's find out just how much we need. Maybe we should also build a truck. A truck is maybe an idea. So we're gonna set a milestone for, do we have vehicles? Vehicular transport. Lovely. This will actually be quite an easy one to do. Not difficult at all, I don't think. Oh, that was the other thing. All the concrete I want merging from these 4 into one single region here. So, organization, and we construct this here. Now you will be logistics, merger, 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 and merger. You are going to feed to here, you to here, you to here, you to here, and you to here. Let's grab some iron plates then, shall we? Still got a few of these being used up. So I guess let's grab from here and let it eventually build up the amount it's got. So meantime, you to here, you to here, and you to here. Let's see, is it worth upgrading? It probably is. So we need one more reinforced iron plate, and then we can have all our concrete going into there. Lovely stuff. This is going to be very nice for us. Conveyor belt Mark II, and construct that. Lovely. So there's our 120 plates down there going nicely. We still got more than what we need of the copper. But production miner 2. We need encased steel beams, 10 modular frames. So encased steel beams are made using what? Steel beams and concrete. Okay, so that's going to be quite a difficult one, in fact. Let's just set this onto our thing. The 10 modular frames, not so much. The excess coal for the steel, on the other hand, might be a little bit trickier. Unless we just construct a foundry to make our stuff anyway. So 10 modular frames and 10 rotors. Rotors we can work with. But do we do vehicular transport first? I think we should once this lands back down. We'll grab all the iron plates we need and get things going for making other stuff. So this here, you've got all of these, lovely, but rotor. Takes 15 seconds to make one rotor, and it requires those. So let's set both of these to rotors. You'll consume 20 per minute, so we got 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes you'll make 40, and the other one will make 40. So alright. That should hopefully help us. You're going to consume 100 per minute. Let's upgrade this and upgrade this. So these should now be feeding at such a rate that this will replenish itself very nicely. And the iron plates will back up, and we can make our modular frames. So from here, we should grab the copper wire. So here we go. We'll grab these here and feed them in. Copper wire, all of that will be used. Let's make you connect to there and you connect to there. So this will constantly be feeding to give us cables, because cables I think are going to be much more important, but we've still got lots of copper sheets on the go, because those should ideally be used for some of the stuff later. In here, okay, we got a good amount of throughput going. Let's just make sure you're upgraded, you're upgraded. Haven't upgraded these two, but that's okay currently. And yes, let's see. That'll do its thing. So iron plates, once these back up enough, they'll start just staying in here. So we've got 280 of those. and we've got plenty of cable on the way. So, load these. We need 122 more iron plates. We need 70 more cables, which, to be honest, we've got way more than the 70 that we need, just by looking in here. Lovely stuff. So there we go. And I suppose we can grab some of these here while we're at it. But I do think we should expand a little bit more out into the ocean, and we should start adding more smelters. So grab these here, load them all in. Lovely stuff. And modular frames. We've got enough to make 70 of these, and we only actually need 25. So we're doing very good there. And, ooh, as I think of it, the vehicles can use different fuels, including solid biofuel. We've got a chance. We've actually got a chance at this. Going around, exploring, looking for different things. It's going to work out. It's going to work very nicely for us, in fact. So let's see. The Miner Mark II, we're going to require the upgraded steel beams, and we need 10 modular frames. So let's make 35 of these, shall we? Once we've got 35, then at that point we plunk our 25 into the thing and we'll still have the others. Then the encased industrial beam should be fine to just sort of sit there for the meantime. Unless we use ingots. We could use ingots. Iron plates. Let's see. We've got more than enough copper sheets currently, so load all these in. We'll get them to sell, and then we'll see how much steel beams. We get 200 for that there, or industrial beams. Ooh, we can just pay the 3 tickets and get the industrial beams. Perfect. That's even better. So let's grab our ones out of here. Grab that, that's 2400, and that's 2400. So that's another good chunk of research right there. 4800 of these. There's one. You're going to require 3000. Ouch. Not a pleasant figure to be dealing with. But let's see. Okay, you're just screws. Grab these and grab these, and that's us loaded up on these. And then we've got rotors over here, ready to go. So the 10 minutes should have given us, hopefully, 80 of those. Nope, that gave us 22 so far, and you are 22, so we've got 44 to deploy. 45, 46. I guess we should grab a bunch of screws. And then the bunch of screws, did I put them into our inventory? Probably not. There's one of these things that doesn't have an output, however. This one. There we go. So, let's make rotors ourselves. We can make 20 using the stuff we've got in our inventory. And that'll be good. I don't know what a tractor is going to require to build, but I know it'll be nice to have one. I'm excited to have this whole vehicle station thing going. Also, these rotors are nicer to make than I would expect just manually. I was expecting like 15 plates or something, or like 15 hits to get them, but nope. It's actually not even that bad. But we can make another 20 over here by grabbing some screws. So we are going to have to do a serious overhaul of our base. The base requires a significant overhaul. Oh, come on. Give me those. And you, give me these. So in the time it takes us to make the 20, we should have a few other things. So let's make these. And once they're made... That's right, I meant to get a tin of Monster, but I never did. Oh well. Some days you win, some days you don't. There we go, 98. Should be able to grab our other two down here. There we go. Lovely stuff. So once those finish, we'll switch them back to the reinforced plates. Oh yeah. Load these in here, grab these. And let's send off our rotors. Now, let's see.
Tractors permit pioneers
Transport.
to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be
Okay, so we've got pretty much everything we need except for the rotors, which are already being constructed up here. Nice. Sure. Let's add both of these to the thing. So modular frames we're going to need more of, and industrial steel beams we'll also need more of. Industrial steel beams, we're going to go for these here. Okay. Et voila. Purchases, grab these back. Now, we can actually go and upgrade the coal miner all the way over there. So yeah, that's an idea, as I think of it. We can actually now start making coal. I like this. So, okay, tractor could make that there, but that means we can't make the other one just yet. So we're gonna make the other one already. So, trying to think where the iron should go now. I mean, we obviously need a source of iron, and we do have the other three, so we could set one of them to come into the base, but I think we're going to need to use a lot more plates. So maybe what we do is we set everything to just be constructing plates for a while. We've got enough screws. So yeah, maybe we just need to expand our base very significantly. I think that's the plan. That's what our plan should be, at least. So we'll have iron ore pumped from the 360 back up that way, behind us. To the southeast. We'll have it, and it will feed into a bit where it will be. We'll basically have, you know, multiple plates going at once. This here, as I think of it, we should be able to make like 45 steel ingots a minute just from upgrading this. So production, miner mark 2. Upgrade. And is this... Okay, it's going to take a little second just to get up to speed. it's going to produce 120. You can see right there, 0.5 per second, like 0.5 seconds rather, to get this online. Like that there is a lot of coal, more than we need. So, with that being more than we need, if we combined that, in fact, with the impure source that we have over here, and ran it as 30, we could be generating 90 coal per minute, meaning if we had 90, what do you call it? We'd be fine. 90 iron plus 90 coal would mean 90 steel per minute. So that's possibly what it's going to be for us. We're actually going to try and not fall onto this. So let's let this carry us while I grab a drink. It's literally just over here. I don't even need to leave the room. I don't even need to leave the earshot of the microphone, in fact. You know, that's the great thing about large diaphragm condenser microphones. They capture a lot. Oh, God. Tastes like the stuff you would run coal through to dissolve it. And I love that flavor. So, now that we've got all our power stuff sorted there, hip hip hooray. We can now introduce a splitter before it goes anywhere near the other stuff. And from here we can make a foundry. So we need rotors and modular steel. So let's see, hard drives. You're definitely going to stay on my radar. And we can start looking at driving around places to get to it. We should probably also maybe get some steel plates. Or not steel plates, automated miners, sorry. If we had automated miners, then if we find an ore node or something that we don't have, like Caterium or quartz or sulfur even, then at that point we can just stockpile our truck with it. And that'll be great. So, in here, let's do logistics, and you're going to be a splitter. So you will keep feeding that, and you, on the other hand, let's put a foundry down. I forgot we were missing the parts for it. So let's get the parts for it. We need a lot of modular frames, and these here. Oop. Right, let's do 50 of each. So you've got 2.5 minutes. You have 2.5 minutes. Oh, bugger. 1 and 50. There we go. Lovely stuff. So that's doing its thing. We've got 20 rotors, and we need the modular frame parts being constructed. Modular frames, we don't have enough. Oh, it's literally these we're missing then. Alright, that's better. So, make a pile of these here. 10 of them, in fact. And then we can get the iron ore running. So, maybe what we also have to do is do a splitter here. That's possibly going to present a problem. Unless I actually just go through and do this. Yeah, this is going to be better. I can use this in the meantime. So, let's get the foundry assembled. Oh wow, I told it I wanted 10 of these. That's not how many I wanted. That's too many. That's definitely too many. So, you are going to lead to here. Okay, set that up there. Logistics. Conveyor lift, Mark 1. And you'll feed down to here. You go like that. Et voila. And this here will do organization storage container. No, we won't. Not just yet. So, steel ingot. You are going to be connected to, I guess, this one. Congratulations. So that'll load it up. And we can make 100 steel ingots at a time, basically. Let's grab some plates, shall we? The plates we're going to use for stockpiling our iron ore. That's something I think we should be doing. Stockpiling iron ore. Ooh, lovely. Shit ton of iron plates. I like this. Alright. So, all of this will be lovely. I should also see what our power is like. We're using 269.2 at maximum. We have a capacity of 300. So let's see. Organization, storage container. First things first. You will put here. And you will feed into there. Now, all of that will be iron ore. And this here will then feed out to here. So you feed around into there. Lovely stuff. You're making 45 per minute. This is going to load up on steel nicely. And then from that steel, we can have it go into a... Let's see, what would we need? Constructor, I think. If we set up a constructor here, we might be able to do something. So, constructor, let's plunk you down here. And you could be, steel beams and steel pipes and everything. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So let's just let this go for a while, making all the steel that it needs. And it'll be very nice for us. So. Oh, this'll be... Yeah, this is taking a little bit of time. This is going down, technically. So if I fill this up, we might create a backlog of iron ore. But one thing we definitely need to do is expand our facility and optimize it. So, metal inputs. I think we should have it so that we go 4 smelters here, each producing iron bar outputs. These will then feed into basically that, a storage. We'll then have another 4, so 8 steel, or 8 iron along here, maybe, and I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky actually. It's very tricky to decide. Okay, good stuff. That's done what it needs to do. That's done what it needs to do. Let's go back to the iron plates. Or the reinforced iron plates. And the modular frames will make our 20 of these. We're going to need more iron rods. Bugger. It'll be fine. Let's load this. Are you? Yep, you're still on a deficit. unfortunate is this. Okay, this is completely loaded up, yes. In here is mostly loaded up, meaning this one's probably going to start loading up at a quicker rate, and that one will as well. Okay. If we can get things making steel beams at a quick enough rate, we might be able to upgrade our stuff even farther. So let's see, let's take these 100. Right, and these 100 are going to make steel beams. So that'll make... Oof. That's not great, to be honest with you. That's not what I would like it to be. Yeah. Big problem there. Not ideal. But well. Logistic 3 is something we do need to consider. So we can have even faster rates of transport, mining, all those kinds of things. Because if we had so much coal and so much like iron coming out that we didn't know what to do with it, that would be great. I mean, in here, how much? That's a lot, in fact. That is a really healthy amount of concrete. So let's look over here and see what we can do. Logistics Mark 3, you're going to require 200, 200, and 400. That we can make. That we can make in time. The other bit, the same. We can make it, it'll just take us time. So, iron rod stuff. Let's grab 100 of them. Ooh, we don't even have 100 of them? That's not great. Let's make. Let's use the iron ingots and make. Because then at that point, yay, happy days. We're good to go. So once this is up, there we go. Now, modular frames. Construct these, and then we can make our truck station and our tractor. Maybe what we need to do... no, probably wouldn't work, wouldn't it? Probably not. As I think of it, it wouldn't work. Because I was just about to say, maybe we could just have it load directly from a mining facility. I don't think it can. I think it has to load from something else, because otherwise we could potentially... Alright, first things first. This is safe. Right, so this... we'll zip this out the ways. Zip. Zip. You. Big zip. Big zip. And big zip. Same again. Mostly. So, from here, you can get dismantled. And that'll allow us to open up a little bit. So, transport, here we go. Truck station. This truck station, if we construct it here, we could potentially have it lead up the way. So, if this, for example, logistics, let's build you as an overhead, and you will be an overhead. You will fill out into there. Oh no! Our power grid is offline? Uh-oh. That's not ideal. That should not be running offline. Okay. Right. This coal thing? No. You cannot be detracting from power then. You cannot risk our power supply for that. Let's load you with coal. And you are burning without. Bugger. That's gonna switch off any second now. That is crap. Not what we want. We're going to have to rely on steel beams to upgrade stuff. But we don't have the amount of steel beams that we're going to want. We are going to need a good few hundred steel beams before we can get like our Logistics Mark III going. So I want to say if we can get 1,000 steel beams, that would be fantastic for us. But I'm not that hopeful we're going to get that level. So we're kind of also in a bit of a bind because our factory, as you can probably tell, looks ugly as sin right now. Let's grab our tractor here. There we go.
Tractors can use any
Now,
type of fuel and have a
this
set-up
here we can load with fuel.
pioneers, only more reliable. While
Okay,
development
the
can require
autopilot is...
automated
Okay, well, we've got a
resource
tractor.
transportation.
A tractor?
Early self-driving
A
vehicles,
tractor.
tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already
right.
fully subject to other means of surveillance.
How do I... Right, so that's to drive it. Oh, this opens a crafting bench. Vehicle storage, crafting bench. Oh, fuel. There we go. Okay, right. So, if I drive this now... Oh boy. Not really keen on this. Oh, but it's got headlights on it, which is nice. Hey! What do you know? So we're burning... Oh, God. We're burning a solid biofuel every 4 seconds or something. Right. Once it hits 195. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so about 7.5 to 8 seconds per solid biofuel, which is not a great amount of time. So right, let's slow it down, stop it here. Hard drive. Okay, we got a hard drive up that way. Let's go. Let's do some searching. This is... I like this. Oh no! We hit a hog. Not that bad, actually. You know, that was entirely planned, to be perfectly honest with you. A little bit psychopathic, but, oh boy. We went past one? Huh. That's a little bit weird. So when we searched for it, we were down here. Let's try and check this on foot, shall we? Oh, it's gonna be up above. Is it? Or is it... Aha! I see it now. Lovely. So we'll try and use this and see just what we get out of it. That's that taken care of. I knew there was going to be another one. Lovely stuff. Grab that, grab that. Copper sheets, lovely. Reinforced iron plates, screws. And, ooh. Doesn't even require anything to open. Right, there we go. Hard drive, yes. No longer required. So, that's that part done. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to be asking about that. I don't mind why there's like broken stuff lying around. I just mind if it's got gear. If it's got gear, then at that point, lovely stuff. I will loot the hell out of it. And this is why you give yourself good ground clearance on a vehicle. Because when you see... Oh boy. Open record menu. Okay, right. This guy's being a bit of a tosser. Did you get stuck under my truck? You did. He got stuck under the wheel arch. Very silly. That's just normal. Okay, fine. We could probably... Ooh. Cool. I mean, you're not as valuable as you used to be, but you're still pretty nice. So I'll grab this here, and we can take it back to base. How much is in this vein? My god. There we go. So, oh, no, not crafting bench. Still got 183 solid biofuel. Is that... What is this? Iron? Okay. Iron... Ooh, actually, iron makes steel, so yes, we'll use that. There we go. Lovely. If we also spot a big outcropping of Caterium, that could be a very important thing for us as well. More iron, at least. So, yep, grab this. Beautiful. And make our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and we're truck bound. Let's see if we can run these guys over quick enough to kill them. Nope. But that's fine. Oh, you missed. You didn't miss that time, so screw you. What do you need to open? Ooh, modular frames. Please tell me you've got some modular frames lying around. I'm not seeing them. This is a little sad. Concrete. I'll take those. Fine. Screws. Lovely. Iron plates. And nothing else. Oh, reinforced iron plates. So between that and haha, wire. But sadly, no, what do you call this? Let's see what we can do. Crafting bench. Can we make modular frames? We could make... So yeah, we're going to need to make enough stuff for 9 iron rods. Beautiful. Make these. and then modular frame. And that's us sorted. I like this crafting bench built into this. So, grab these. Door is operational. Hard drive is open. And now we can head on out. So we're still heading up the hill and everything. We're almost going to be crossing into somewhere unknown. Like this place I'm not familiar with. Whoop. We got tumbled. Ooh. A lot of grass and everything. We got an iron outcropping there. Might end up being a nice spot for a secondary base. Let's have a look for coal. Holy mercy. Right? Okay. I don't think we're going to regret building a base here. So quartz. Any around? No, just really sort of down there. Normal, pure quartz. Okay. Let's see. Iron. You are a pure one, so at that point 240 per minute from that. Shit ton of... Oh my god! A lot of iron over on that side. And... Oop, wrong one. Copper. Let's see what we've got. So we've got normal copper there. Bit of copper up there. Copper, it's a little bit sparse. We might have to use a booster. Limestone. Normal. Pure. Okay, fine. Down there we got a normal. Alright. And finally, sulfur. Any nearby? Nope. Impure, impure. We got a normal vein up there. But sulfur is kind of, it's an kind of thing. You know, it's not exactly make or break kind of stuff. Let's see if I crash into this. It won't break it, but I can actually drive safely through this so long as I'm on my truck. That's interesting to know. I wasn't aware of that. So if you're on a tractor, even though you're still not covered, not protected from the elements or anything, you won't take any damage. Let's toggle our headlights on. The headlights not really doing much. Yeah, it's really not a very bright light from the headlight there. Bit of a shame. Right, okie dokes. We're fine up this way. Let's head around to here. And we'll climb out and just see if we can find any hard drives around. Nope, no hard drives. So let's go around this way and see if there's any visible when we get up to this bit. Any on the point here? Oh boy. Okay. There's something It's probably going to be down below us, isn't it? I'm getting a feeling it's... Oh. It's probably going to be down there then. Okay, so the question is, do we go safely off the cliff? Or like safely down the path? Or immediately off the cliff? And I'm very tempted... Fuck it. We ball. Let's do it. Off we go! Gravity! Holy crap! Okay, that's one way to earn an achievement for going faster than 140 kilometers an hour. Drive off a frickin' cliff. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, that's how you get that particular thing. That's how you go over 140 miles an hour on a tractor. By driving it off the fricking edge of a mountain. Ooh, lovely. We got a big grump here. Ouch. This guy here is very grump. But very dead. Even better. Ooh, encased industrial beams reinforced. Ooh, yeah. Okay, a lot of very nice things. Even a stator. And all it required was copper sheets. I love that. So, we've got a good few hard drives now. And we're sorted there. Perfect. So, let's hop into our tractor and start going back towards base. 4 of these should be enough. We're also, though, on our way up, going to try and make it to that there yellow slug. Because from the yellow slug, we can do a little bit of research. And that bit of research will tell us just how we can make 2 power things at once. I can't remember the name of them. Power cores? Power boosters? Something like that. Oh boy. Right. Okie dokes. Foundations. Ramp. Let's do these. And run them down to there. And now we'll just run up. Oh, in case it wasn't obvious, I have been using the customizer. Because the customizer looks very cool once you actually do the things with it. And while we're up here, we'll deconstruct all of these. Lovely. Have a look over here and see what we can find. No new hard drives around, and we can actually just drive along that path. Because when you're in the thing, when you're in the tractor, oh yeah, that's another thing. When you're using your parachute, you're able to like just use stuff from much farther away. So let's drive through here, because as you can see, when you're in a tractor, gas doesn't hurt you. So you know, actually, we're not gonna die in time. Ta-da! That's how you can cheese it to get a summer sloop. Lovely stuff. And, ooh, right over here, we got another thing there. Another yellow power slug. So yeah, that's how we do. And perfect. Spitter remains taken care of. Grab these. And voila.
Planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Okay, did that kill it? It didn't. But it's not aggro with us. So maybe we can actually take a run up at it and we can get some more spitter remains. So, bye-bye now, buddy. Boomf. Sorted. That's how you deal with these big guys. You could use ranged weapons, or you could just run it over, since it doesn't aggro properly. Haha! Do you squash spiders with a tissue? Or are you anything like me and you use a tractor? Lovely jubbly. Et voila! That's how we do. So, beautiful thing. Ooh, lovely. Mercer Sphere. Did that work? It didn't quite work. It didn't work how I wanted it to. Are you done now? Nope. Oh my god, how many times are we going to have to run this guy over before he's done? One of these big alpha spitters. Let's wait for him to walk on the flat terrain. Get a good run up, and that still hasn't worked. Damn shame that. We just drove over the top of the warthog there. I don't even see where the other fella went. Did we drive him through the earth? Oh no, he despawned because he died. We did kill it in the end. Right. So, like that whole, it didn't work for killing him thing. That was a lie. It worked. And there we go. Got the hog remains. And we'll grab this here summer sloop. And then we can drive on back home. Very nice. So, let's take this and head up the mountain path. And I suppose if we wanted, do we have what we need to construct a miner up here? If we can do a miner Mark 1 on a pure source of iron, which I know there is up here, and hook it up to the thing, we might be able to construct a station where we can just automatically load up on iron. Ooh. Oh boy. This is promising as well. So, the hatchery hasn't actually attacked us yet. And I don't know if it will. Okay, these things are going to do that. Oh boy. Let's just climb into our trusty invulnerability. So, bonk. That didn't quite work, did it? No, it did not. But maybe we can use it to take this out. Nope. It's going to take us a second, for sure. Going to take us a lot of time to run these over. Okay, the hatchery is straight up almost invulnerable to us. So, love that. There we go. And, ooh, yay. He's going to try and run us over. We are going to go around him. And let's smack you. Oh, damn it. All the debris got in the way. Not what you want. Are you going to stand up? Yep, you are. Lovely. So, smack. Hey, you died. Lovely. That's what we're after. So, let's loot all of the crap that's here on the ground. And hope to God it's enough to open this up. So, open the crafting bench. Let's load a whole pile of stuff into here. Actually, what do you need? 100 megawatts. So, biomass burner. Let's get 15 iron ingots. Damn it. Vehicle storage. Move these into here. And we're going to craft 15 iron ingots, which we'll use to make 15 iron rods, which we'll use to load up this. So, iron rod. Et voila. Now, biomass burner. You are going to connect to that. And let's load you up with a bunch of junk. That's what we're going to load you up with. So we've got all that we need of those. Perfect stuff. Vehicle storage. Let's grab ourselves a pile of wood. Where is nice wood outcropping? Because wood is very efficient in terms of things. So 5 wood will contain how much? Well, this needs 100 megawatts. This 100 megajoules. Okay, crap. We actually need 100 megawatts simultaneously. So we're going to need a lot more iron rods. So we are. So I guess, for the meantime, let's just mark this out as a question mark. That's what you're going to be. So, vehicle storage, let's load that into there. And we'll grab these. And we're heading on back home. So, very nice. Now, eventually, is it down here? I feel like it's down here. Yay! Love that. Yes, down here we could have these loading into a truck station, theoretically. And the truck station, if we connect it to the power supply, would be lovely. So these would be miners. Each of these, we've got what we need to set them up, in fact. So maybe that's what we do. We set these up, get them all ready, and then these will hook in to a truck station eventually. The truck station here, we can then set up for our thing. So if we set it here, for example, then at that point we'd be fine. But maybe we do a foundational thing first. So these here, let's go 4 and 2. And then we'll just do a couple of ramps down on either side so that our truck station eventually will be nicely taken care of. Now our production, we do miner, and we don't have the concrete we need there. We should have enough limestone, hopefully, that we might be able to craft, do we? We don't currently, but we're near enough to stuff that we could. So let's drop those down, and there it is. This is what we're after. And this will be very helpful for us. Oh boy. So, took a bit of damage off that because we were unnecessarily silly. But it's nice. You know, we still get limestone out of it, which we can use to make concrete. And then from these things, we could have those feed into the truck station So let's definitely make sure that a truck station is part of our thing. Modular frame, we need a good chunk of those. And then we need our mining stuff. So you, crafting bench, give me the concrete. And this will work. There we go. So, now, production miner mark 1. Load you in here. And if we were putting the truck station in, are we a big enough depot? We are. We've got plenty of room here, in fact. If we popped it there, that would be very nice for us. Skid, how are you going? Are you well? 'Cause you're looking well. How is the weekend treating you? How is your Sunday? How was your Saturday? And how was your Friday? And on top of that, the rest of your week. How is life, love, and everything in between? Hopefully, you are having a nice, chill little weekend. We are, as you can probably guess from that, just enjoying a little bit of anti-gravity. Let's smash into that. It didn't work. So, alright, that didn't work. That's another Mercer sphere. So let's let these detonate on our invincible truck, and we will do that. Lovely. So we'll grab all the different remains, fine, and the Mercer sphere here. Babysitting nephews since Wednesday, been awesome. I'm glad to hear that. It's always nice when you get the opportunity to chill, particularly if ones that you get along with. Yeah, mine are like well, I don't have nephews, I have 2 nieces. They're still at the inquisitive stage. So there's lots of like, oh, why? You know, that wonderful question that toddlers like to ask. They're 2 and 3 now, and they love asking why about everything. And they, I try and talk to them as if, you know, they're capable of understanding concepts, because I want them to grow up inquisitive and everything. So at one point they were asking things like, why is the sky blue? And saying it's like, oh, it's about wavelengths. Like light is comprised of these things called wavelengths, if you consider it. So like every color has like a length of the wave. And I was saying it's like, so the one that takes the longest to decay is actually blue. Blue light is the one that takes longest to decay. So by the time the light has gone through the atmosphere and everything and arrived in our eyes, it looks blue. And they were like, why? And I was like, well, because I don't have any more than that. You know, I just told you the very basics of it, and I feel like even saying something along the lines of it's just like, oh, it's blue because of wavelength. You know, I don't understand more than just the wavelength conversation. That's already getting to a very high level for me. Oh, this is the side we need to be on. Right, so let's do these. And we could do with grabbing a whole pile more of stuff, but we need to do some research on some hard drives, so we do. We have a lot of very valuable things. Ooh, hell yes. We are loaded up on iron plates, or like reinforced iron plates, so we can have a crap ton of conveyor belt Mark IIs, which is fantastic. The kind of thing you love to hear about. But for the meantime, we're going to let those do their thing. We're going to jump over to here and we're going to put in some of the stuff. So into here. We can load up on all of these, which is nice. A lot of stuff. The weekend for me was pretty good. Yeah, I had nice relaxing time. Went out on Friday, did an escape room after. So me and the other half went and had drinks with, I don't know if you actually remember, our former HR person up until a couple of weeks ago. Still like going grabbing drinks and all, like shooting the shit. And we did the Jack the Ripper escape room. Me, Lids, her, and her friend, and we just had an absolutely great time. You know, just wonderful crack going through all that there. Got it all. Like, we managed to escape out of the place, even though there was only like 1 minute left or something. But it was very good. Yesterday was... What did we do yesterday? I did some streaming of Elden Ring. I'm trying to go through Cypher Pata only, because apparently I just need to punish myself for some things, apparently. I have that kind of vibe to myself, I guess. No fuel in that one, and this one's no fuel. This is dangerous, the rates that stuff is going through. Like this here should be, you should be running a lot quicker than you currently are. It makes me concerned because this should be 120 that's going through at any one time. We should have this backed up from the amount of resources on this, but we're not, which is concerning. So somewhere along the lines, we're still using a throughput of only 60. So let's grab a crap ton of these, and we've got to do it. We got to go through and just make sure absolutely everything. So let's, from the top level, run along and see. But yeah, yesterday we also had one of the other half's sister's friends round. And we played a card game, like a silly one called, I think it's Bamboozled or something, but it should be called Beanboozled. It's all about like trading and bartering and all of that kind of stuff. It's really simple to play, but it's really, really fun at the same time. We tried it with like the easy mode that has like 3 plots, and then we tried it with like the hard mode, where you have to like discard more and more stuff. And it's luck of the draw for absolutely everything. But it was actually really good crack. Just generally enjoyable game to play. I quite like a little sort of manual game to play. Okay, so this here, it's not really working searching from the top end. So let's see. Is there anything on the bottom end that we can do? Because currently I'm very concerned about the fact that our power plants are not maxed out. They should be from 120 coal going in per minute. Oh my god. I was right. We do have a limiter. These limiters, now that they're on the go, I'm going to quickly see, is this 120 per minute now? If it is 120 per minute, we can get rid of some of our stuff. Or not get rid of, we can actually fill up our thing. Yes, this is moving at a healthy rate. We've got 100 backed up into the pipes, but it's unloading at a nice steady pace. Meaning, we're good. So, now we can start to resume our iron filtration and everything. We need the stuff for a truck station. And the truck station we're going to construct and then fill with some more resources. So we've got a good bit of power running to do. It's going to require a lot of cables. In fact, a lot of cables, a lot of concrete, iron rods, just generally nice, healthy little resource drain. We're also presumably going to have to expand our power infrastructure a bit, or potentially cut back some of our other stuff. So maybe we'll lose an assembler, since we've got a nice healthy assembly bit at the minute. And we'll not expand our stuff just yet. Or do we do a... No, we'll not do a biomass burner. Maybe we could do another coal power plant, maybe? I don't know. We're kind of at a bit of a loss, because I am now efficient enough with a lot of my pipelines. But that's causing it to be a problem, because we need to expand our power infrastructure, and we don't have that many coal facilities around. Okay, this is loaded one. Right. These should start filling up. If I can get these to fill up, then at that point, yay. That will justify us being able to, yep, you're steady. You're on 100. You are on 1. And you are on 0 currently. Bugger. So, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's take this 100. And we'll take this 100. And we're going to unload them. And load them into here. So you load 100 in. You load 100 in. And you load 1 in. You're still filling at an appropriate rate. You're at 98. You're at 100 now. Fine. You should be starting to go, okay, you're on 6.5. 273.2 is our maximum. So we can afford another truck station in our power. Actually, I don't think we can. Yep, nope, we can't currently. Because this is going to make our power consumption run at a maximum of 293.2. So we need to reduce by 15. So at that point, what I'm going to say is, let's lose these. And that's a sum taken care of. You as a constructor, Maybe if we lose this as well. We're going to be backed up with iron, or not iron, copper ingots. But so be it. That'll do its thing. We're fine there. You are completely full. Let's take these and... Now, what do we do with all of this? So the extra copper ingots, I'm thinking... we just load them into here. All that iron ingots, and maybe the copper sheets too. Maybe. How much are you worth? 12 apiece. Okay. Oh, what is that? Yeah, okay, it's just 12 apiece for iron ingots. Or possibly only 6 apiece, I can't tell. But in terms of stuff... Right, walls, conveyor belt. Right, conveyor walls we're going to favorite, and we're also going to favorite gates, door walls, And that's all of the wall things done. Now, foundations, double ramps look very cool. So they do. Very much a fan of those. We can do the foundation stair sets because I do love a wee stair thing. Organization, nope. Management, yes, 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 and yes. Ooh, pipeline attachments too. Yes to all of those. So lovely stuff. We could buy something for 2 coupons, so let's do that. Let's see what 2 coupons will get us. It's not going to get us a conveyor wall or a door wall. Let's see, management. I think we should. Oh, there's a boombox. Oh, cool! You get tapes for them. Nice. Oh, interesting statues. Right, customizer. Anything nice? Not really. Foundation stuff. Grip metal foundation. Don't know what that would be. Asphalt foundation. Very cool. Ooh, different finishes. Copper, chrome, carbon steel, caterium. Very nice. But no. Okay, we're going to go for... Ooh, maybe we save up for the factory ladder. I think that's possibly going to be the thing we do. I think it's got to be the factory ladder. So, into here. Let's take a few hundred of these. And load them into here. Deposit those. Those will all do their thing. And factory ladder is going to be our next big project. This is worth 4 per ingot, or possibly even just 2 per ingot. I don't quite know. But we'll find out in time. Oh, that was the other thing. Yes. Into here, and we can pop these in. So now we don't need any more reinforced plates. Let's go ahead and store these in here. That's what we'll do. So fire those into there. We'll also do away with the steel pipes and everything. Got the other crap. And hard drive time. Time to start scanning hard drives. So that's going to take 10 minutes. Quite a significant length of time. But that gives us enough time to start looking at other stuff. So select recipe. We're going to grab ourselves solid biofuel, which is lovely. And we can interact with one of these cable things to see. Ooh, we're 1.2 over. 1.2 over. And this takes up 30. So maybe once this is completed, once this has loaded all the things into there, we're going to strip this off of our power line. And then we're going to see how much would we be able to get. So we need concrete, we need wire, we need iron. Wire, cable, iron. Okay. Lovely stuff. All of that's done for now. Let's go ahead with those, load them in there. Now, into here, you were solid biofuel. We don't have the biomass stuff in our inventory, but let's go ahead and grab some from here, because we've got a lot of biomass we can actually deploy. That'll give us more solid biofuel. So, wire, cable. Yeah. Wire and cable. Those are going to be our big things. So let's take 354 should hopefully do. This will go up to, okay, 500 wire. Lovely stuff. Iron rods, we need, how many? Probably, okay, these were all on screw duty. No one was making the things. Well, that's a bit of a problem. yeah, let's put these N2 then onto iron rod supplies. Ooh boy. Iron rod, load all of the ingots in. You load in the ingots. You grab those, and crap, we've got too many screws. Over to our screw supply. Our screw fix, if you will. Are you it? Yes, you are. Load those in. Perfect. Now, we need rotors and we need modular frames. And we also, in time, are going to need to upgrade a lot of crap. Ooh, yeah. You should not load that to there. Okay. So this here will eventually run out, but okay. We can deal with that. So the iron rod stuff will be nice and pretty for us. We need 15 modular frames. So over to here. And we'll see how many we can make. Modular frames, we need those there, so we need 15, so that's going to require 21 or something. Grab these. Perfect. But not enough space in inventory. Love that. Right, modular frames. And we'll grab these. Once we've got 15 of these, we can go ahead and get rid of some of the things out of our inventory. We don't need the encased steel beams. Jet fuel is not going to be a big concern for them. It doesn't burn hot enough, obviously. So these here. Lovely. That's that bit. Now we can load another 200 into there. That will make 60 per minute. So, the rotors. Get rid of these here, and we're going to get rid of the sulfur, the quartz, all of those things, and we need the rotors. Definitely. So, now we should be able to look at some of the things. Oh yeah, in here. Iron ingots, load those in, and we may as well, while we're out and about, let's go into this bit, and we'll make a crap ton of iron rods. We need these for our power supply. Once we extend our power supply far enough, we need concrete. That is the other thing. I forgot about that. We do not want to leave without a big bag of concrete. So, let's take care of that. Lovely stuff. And our tractor, we can still make it all the way over. So this here, let's see, I don't think we can drive, no, we can't drive alongside the stackable conveyor belts yet. So I guess we're going to have to drive manually. We'll go around and we'll meet it from the other side. That's our plan. And that's how we're going to have to approach it. So, head on up this way. Still got plenty of solid biofuel and all that to take care of. So, lovely job. I'm trying to think, do we use the stuff for... Well, first things first, let's get rid of this. Okay, so it still detonated us. Mercer Sphere. Lovely. Grab this, and any hard drives? No hard drives. So, we'll head on over this other way and see what we can find.
Your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not
right.
mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
No cause for concern is an extreme side effect of pressure and stress. Well, alright, that sounds wonderful. So, our to-do list, we should be able to construct... Yes, here we go. Up here. Nice one. And we can have this pull around into here. And we'll build our truck station there. So your one is going to be to load. And okay, you connect to a power line here. You are going to connect to that, and you're going to connect to that. This will have to go down the way, but let's see. So, logistics. You are running into there, and you are running into there. So these here will load this up with 240 iron ore per minute. That's going to be a lot of iron ore, which is going to be absolutely fantastic for the fact that we can run this power line. We'll run this, we're going to have to run it on foot. But for the meantime, it's doable. So you to there, you down to here. I just realized we're going to short it out. We need to cut off some of our copper, I think. I think the copper is going to have to go for a brief period, because it's a concern. Copper will use 2 miners worth. So that'll be it loaded up. It's going to draw enough power that we're going to blow a fuse. Yep, we're going to blow a fuse. Not great, really not great to have that going on. So, I mean, we might get away with it. We're currently drawing probably a maximum of about 320 megawatts, and our current ideal output is, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I don't even know what an ideal output is. So let's have this go into here, and let's load that. So this will do. Hey, okay, so we were a little bit misaligned there. I would like this to be much better. So you can see we got a lot of iron coming in. A lot of it. Let's take the screws out, take that out. That was 105 just from like 1 second. Look at this here. So every minute, these here, yeah, 120 per minute. You are going to be 120 per minute. So this truck station, by the time we get this back and forth, we should be able to load up more than what we need for a coal plant. At which point, yay! But also big problem. Big problem being foundry. So this is operational. What's our max? Max is 281. That ain't right. But our consumption is sitting steady around about 177. Definitely not right. So let's load cargo into this tractor. Machine. Okay. It didn't play the animation there. That was a problem. Doesn't play the animation. But at least we can head on back home and we can start production of some coal stuff. Some steel, rather. Which will be nice. So over to the other docking station and we can get steel underway. maybe eventually we need to set up dedicated power facility near to some coal. And then potentially, if we can do that and getting really nice power output, if we had the expanded infrastructure, we could have one facility handling all of our power needs, which would be great. It would absolutely be fantastic. So, let's go over to here. Load cargo into the tractor. No, I want this to be unload. So, unload cargo from the tractor. Press F to unload. Why are you not? Just why are you not? Will you work? So up there was... Oh, that was the hard drive. Okay, so this one is not working. Let's go ahead and just get rid of the ore out of this manually. And where is it? There we go. So those will load like that. Logistics conveyor lift Mark II. Hey. And then, okay, that's just the conveyor lift stuff. Oh, lovely. Get that loading at fast a rate as possible. So this will load up all the iron ore we want it to. Let's check on the status of our power plants. You're maxed out, you're maxed out. If all four are maxed out in terms of coal use, yes. We are now happy enough to connect back into our refinery. So this will produce 45 per minute, or use 45 per minute in terms of coal. It'll take a minute, like a little bit, before the manifold fills up. So the manifold is whenever you have one thing run into another. So if a splitter runs into a splitter, into a splitter, into a splitter, that is a manifold. And it works fine eventually. Because at that point, functionally, you're starting off with... You need to have like a finite cap. Because a manifold will go... If you have a capacity of 100 of everything, and you have 100 going into it. So 100 goes into the first splitter, which goes 50-50. But then that means the next time, it goes 25-25, 12.5, 12.5, 6.25, 6.25. That sort of thing. However, the 50 will eventually fill up at first level, meaning the next one down will go to basically getting 75 and like splitting it 50-50, and eventually it will fill up. You can see this here with the coal, it's filling up quicker. So if we had multiple sequential splitters, that would eventually fill up to the point where everything was running at the optimal rate. But of course, that's very much a ideal scenario kind of thing. So these are all running into here, and this is producing the steel beams, which are going across to here. We need a good number of those, so we do. That's going to be our big major concern. Having enough coal being produced. So let's see, we should be able to go back to our research thing, and that research thing should enable us to choose whatever we want from the hard drive. So, might be great, might not. I don't remember if it did say hard drive scans completed. Okay, rigger motor or wet concrete. Wet concrete is fantastic. that produces 80 per minute, or the rigger motor produces that. Let's not make a decision just yet. We're going to scan the next hard drive. So this next hard drive we're going to scan, and while it's scanning, let's go over to here. Hello there. I would like to load these in and take these out. That'll produce more solid biofuel, and lovely. So yeah, this is just a fun game if you like mathematics. If you don't like mathematics, then at that point, I don't blame you. Like, in the slightest, I don't blame you. It's a very nerdy topic. So this here, we're using 60 per minute. We're producing 45 per minute of the things. So you, on steel beams, you've got 120. By the time we get our cargo truck back, let's drive this up to the other station, load it full of iron again, and then after it's full of iron, we can head back on the road, bring all the iron back to here, and fill it up again. The only downside with this truck is if this truck runs over something, we don't get the resources from it. We can't just drive over a plant and get wood or leaves or anything like that there. So what we destroy functionally, plant-wise, we lose. So that's why I'm currently trying to avoid driving into plants and all. It's not because the vehicle gets damaged, it's because then we lose out on biomass. And biomass is a handy thing to have at times. So we should be able to get a good amount of stuff out of here. Right. And load cargo. This is what we're after. Lovely. And let's check our crafting bench. Ooh, we didn't fill it entirely. So let's see, how much is this? There is 8 by 6, that's 48 batches. So 4,800, it'll take 240 times 20. So it'll take 20 minutes to completely fill up on iron ore. But to get a truck filled, this is 25, 10, basically 11 minutes to fill up on iron. So while that's doing its thing, we could potentially construct another 2 power plants. And if we did, we might be able to optimize our power a bit more. We're at 281. You know what? We're fine for the meantime, but eventually we will fill it up. Right, into here. Let's load the stuff from here. Right, let's detach from the loader. Drive back in. There we go. It loads the stuff in. It'll drop it in. And it teleports into the truck's inventory. So, another 192. So we're going to have to wait around for just a teeny bit longer. But, yay, in terms of that gives us a lot of resources. That'll be shit tons of steel. Like, I mean a lot of steel getting generated off of the back of that. Which we're fine with. Very much so. So this here, we've got 180. Oh yeah, this is going to be enough. So let's load the stuff. Okay, it gave us the little loading thing and then backed away. Let's just load it again. And there we go. We are now sorted. We can drive back to base. And once we hit base again, we will go ahead and unload the iron back into our constructor things. So yeah, we've got a lot of hope here. A lot of hope. Docking station over there. Do a nice little jump because we're stuntmen, for those that weren't completely aware. As you can tell from my badass driving, the way I'm getting airtime like that. We're definitely stuntmen. Just the coolest of the cool. So, whoop. Duck through there. Lovely. And head on over. Take care to not drive over the bird, because that would be exceptionally rude. Drive this around to here. Et voila. I think we're going to have to start looking at our factories from a multi-tiered aspect. So, this is unloading. And there we go. Did that completely... Oh yeah, look at that right there. That's a lot of iron. And perfect. Everything is running nice and efficiently. This here should now do it. So, yep, let's grab these. Now that we have enough steel beams, we can use steel beams for constructing conveyor belt Mark IIIs. And we've got a steady enough supply of them that we should be able to have a nice little run going. So, load these into here. Ta-da! Right. Logistics Mark III is unlocked. Expanded power infrastructure. This here is going to require quite a number of things, but we'll be able to do that. The modular frames will take a little bit, and the wire will take a little bit, but we're doing pretty nicely in terms of things. Barrel nut, mushroom, Mercer sphere, hard drive. Okay, hard drive we're sorted on. It's still loading. But steel beams. Those are going to be our next big important thing. Steel beams, if we wanted, we could have everything going so that we can overclock the miner over there to be producing 240 coal every minute, meaning every second it generates 4 coal. That would mean we could have these 4 running, or we could even expand it so we had 8 coal power plants, which would be using 120 coal per minute, leaving us with another 120 for making steel, which would be 120 steel per minute if we also had a dedicated iron, which we could easily do. I think that's going to be a plan. I think that's something we need to do. So water-wise, we're going to need even more water going in. But we should be able to have an expanded, more efficient base any minute now. Well, not any minute now. Obviously, it's going to take time, but you know what I mean. Yeah. We've got a chance. Let's go ahead and plop those in there for now. We're probably going to require, I'm going to say 500 steel. No, 1,000 steel. 1,000 steel all in to get all that sorted. Let's go and have a look at our stuff over here. And we'll get this producing more reinforced plates for now, because why not? Right, this one, is this the one that, yes, this one is running on borrowed screws. So let's get that fixed. Hey, MAM research complete. Go to see analysis and results. What do you got for me? So, iron alloy ingot is, okay, copper and iron. That's terrible, and that's terrible. So, molded beam is 24 and 16 to make 9. So, let's see, wait, hang on. That 1 wood to make 10 coal. That's not horrendous. But this beam, on the other hand, so, ordinarily, we spend 3 to make, and that's 45 per minute that could make. Ooh, that's tempting. And that has to be produced in a foundry. That's very tempting, so it is. But right, meantime, let's do some summer sloop analysis. And what do you give us? You give us this. We need alien energy harnessing, meaning we need to research a lot more of this kind of stuff. Which is okay. Mycelia, let's see. I need 25 mycelia, which isn't difficult. I'm pretty sure I have that amount somewhere. There is somewhere where I've got, yep, lovely. So, let's research that then. Mycelia and medical properties, not medicinal. Okay, lovely. Vitamin inhaler or therapeutic inhaler. We need Beck and Agaric and a thing. That we can do. We can actually unlock that one. We don't have the palm berries just yet. That one we need nobelisks. All this stuff, on the other hand, 10 coal, 50 pipes, and 50 fabric. We could research that, so we could 50 fabric, 50 steel pipes. So we've got the steel pipes. Where are they? Oh wait, in here. And then, right, what else was there? Yes, this here. 10 coal, 50 fabric. So fabric is our thing to construct. What do we need? Fabric, right. We need 50 of this, and then we need 10 coal. 10 coal will be easy to do. Very easy, in fact. Oh, I just had an idea. If we upgrade the thing that's producing that there, we could potentially have the steel beam manufacturing going much quicker than we expected. If we upgrade that to a Mark II, upgrade this belt to Mark II that'll run 120, we can then have some of this run the concrete out, so it'll split 40, 40, 40, and that will then split, which we can run around into the foundry over there, and we can have steel ingots running into, what do you call it? Steel ingots and the concrete running into the thing. I like this thought. I like this thought. I've got a brain sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, so that'll be an idea. Right, coal. That was the thing I was after. I should use our to-do more, like our to-do list, far more often than I actually do, but sometimes I just like to be silly. I'm a giddy goose at times, which is not the best thing to be, but it's also occasionally not the worst. Let's slide down here. Whoop. Go over to here. Lovely stuff. So we were looking at mycelia, gas mask. Perfect. Produce this here. And we've got that nicely. So 100 rotor, that'll give us a new arm slot, which will be good. So gas mask, for this we need 50 fabric. So we're going to need more biomass and mycelia, sadly. Well, the biomass we can actually easily get, as I think of it now.
optimal safety.
So there we go. That we've got 13. And fabric, now we can make 4. If we just make an alien protein, let's just make all of this into alien protein, in fact. Clear up some inventory space for us. It'll be much better that way. And then from the rest of it, we'll make all kinds of stuff. We can use it to make a lot more solid biofuel, which will be good, because then we can keep our truck powered. Oh wait, I can construct motors just like this? Right, I thought I would have to use a factory or something for it. Okay, now, construct these here. We need 50 fabric. And that will be enough for us to have a gas mask. And then we just have a gas mask filter, and it'll be lovely. So, perfect. Drag these two together. Whoop. Equipment workshop. Grab this, and then the consumable filters. I need fabric. Bugger. I need another mycelia. Meaning, I need to chop something down. But, fortunately, we have a hell of a lot of coal. Let's find a cactus, because the cactus are made of mycelia. And then we'll be fine. Ah, lovely. Over here, we'll grab these. I mean, they're not actually made of mycelia, but you know what I mean. They contain mycelia. So now we'll fly on over this way. Drop down to here. Lovely. Make 2 fabric. And we can make this. Ooh, gas mask filter. Let's make another 4 of these. Et voila. Perfezione. We're good. So, load those into there and load that. And now we have the stuff. So, gas mask, let's drag that onto our head. And we're going to switch to this. So, our gas mask, we've got some filters for it at least. Okay, so they just have to store in our inventory. Actually, while we're doing the thing, we're going to set our other hard drive to scan. That's what we'll do. Although, let's see if we can get the sulfur into something first. Sulfur? Ooh, yay. Start the research on this. Perfect stuff. Smokeless powder requires black powder. Nobilisk detonator requires 50 sulfur. Or like 50 powder. And the powder, presumably, is a 1-to-1 of sulfur and coal. I'm guessing. Then those Nobilisk detonators. So that there, okay, we can use that for clearing boulders, vegetation, and other obstacles, including, presumably, the gas pillars. So, let's keep an eye out for... Aha! Ooh! Sulfur, we keep an eye out for. Let's go ahead with this. Yeah, sulfur is something we gotta keep an eye out for. And we almost forgot to set the thing for, what do you call it? The hard drive for scanning. So let's set this back to hard drive and let it do scanning while we go and search up there in the land of whatever you call it, gas pillars. So it's going to be interesting to see what's up here. We have 5 inventory slots. Now, let's climb up the ways. So, this used 1 filter. Oh my god, the rate of consumption of the filters is dangerously quick. So, alright. We've got a yellow power slug. But that's still not great. Oh boy, it just consumed an entire thing that quickly. Right. That's hazardous. So I guess if there's gas around, let's try and be as quick as we possibly can with some of that stuff. Yes. That'll be it. Okay, down we go to here, and we'll, I guess, just keep looking for more stuff. So we got rocks over there, we got that up there, which is just a blue slug. Ooh, bacon agaric. Grab that, because why wouldn't we? And hey, we've got glitched movement going. That's a shame that it fixed it, but I guess we're just not allowed to fly forever with a parachute. Which sucks, I guess. But, you know, I guess they gotta do something to keep the game fair. Can't just have us levitating all over the show. Okay, we got this kind of stuff. Ooh, we got stuff up there. Let's grab more bacon agaric. We got gas pillar over there, so let's go towards the gas pillars and see what there is. If there's anything nice, it might be nothing. But I suppose while we're exploring, we should keep this open just in case this tells us anything about, oh, there might be a hard drive nearby. This over here, I'm imagining, is probably just going to be like, oh, by the way, we just, yeah, we just find that you've got a pyre slug or something. Yep, just a pyre slug. Yellow one, however, so not the worst. Okay, so we've still got one filter left. So, with that one filter, we'll be sure to have a look around some of the places. Ooh. Alrighty. Very pretty looking place. Lot of mycelia, which we could use, but we don't want to harvest it just yet. We don't really have much in the line of free inventory, and yay! We found, we were doing really well for our angle of glitchiness there. But I guess all good things must come to an end. And, ooh. Okay. We got that guy there. Oh, crap. Hey, this seems almost like it's raining at a slower rate. Okay, nope. Ooh. Oh. Okay, what have we got here? Let's just mine while we're levitating, because that would be the natural thing to do. Oh. Oh, this is well hidden. And if it's well hidden, it's probably got good stuff at the bottom. That's a purple pyre slug. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. That's a purple pyre slug, and that's a lot of stingers. Okay, so that made me shit myself. Love that. Love that for me. Oh, yay, more. Alrighty. Yay. Purple pyre slug, though. That's a very nice thing to get. So let's grab this chainsaw and fire it into our hands. And I guess we're getting lots of mycelium. Aha, yeah. Chainsaw. Another 35 right there. Very nice. So, that is how you harvest mycelia. And very happy with that. Grab the bacon agaric on our way out. And we don't have to worry about cropping ourselves anymore. So, this mycelia we can use to make fabric. Eventually. And I guess it must be 200 mycelia per stack. So, yeah. Lovely. That was promising. That was good. That was genuinely worthwhile. Let's go up the hill and see if we can find other stuff. If we can find another big gas pillar thing. Actually, no. You know what? We're just going back to base. We're just going back to the base. And we're just gonna sprint in midair. Because that's the logical thing for us to do. So, mycelia we mix with biomass. And that'll be lovely. That'll be a lot of fabric, so we can have lots of filters. And eventually, there might be a place somewhere on the ground where we're actually sorted. So, apparently, if you don't land on something that's the right kind of a slope, your parachute still thinks that you're parachuting. Meaning, you can actually move faster on the ground than you're meant to at some points. So, if we... Oh no. Let's take care of this. Oh crap. Ooh. I can hear him speaking. The Mercer Sphere has words for us. I thought it was only when you collect it that it talks about, like, words and all. But nope, apparently, if you're near it, it will also encourage you. That's Caterium ore. Caterium ore, I like. Very much in favor of that. So, grab this here. Et voila. It does its whole big detonation. Lovely. This will get us, can this get us to, nope, won't get us to 30. This gets us to 24. So, let's try and slide our way back home. We got a blue slug there. I don't want us to immediately start using like pyrocores and everything. I mean, obviously, yes, at the moment we have a pyrocore being consumed. Oh, not enough space. Oh, that'll be a thing. Maybe what we get rid of is wood. Wood has no use to us. Because we can already supplant it with pretty much anything else. I mean, that biomass, for example. Okay, this here. Are you mycelia or wood? Mycelia, okay. And we'll grab this. And there we go, research complete. So, let's get sliding back home. Et voila, donezo. Slide on home. We need to get sulfur at some point, however. Sulfur is definitely something we need to start grabbing. Just for making powder. That's the name of it. Because coal, we've got a pretty steady supply of. And our steel beams we should be able to use very nicely. But we need to start looking at SAM. Like, that will be a very important thing for us. And all of that stuff's going there. So, we're nicely sorted on stuff. We should also be able to load up on a lot more of our iron from the other base, where we've got 240 per minute, which is a nice, healthy little sum. So, on our way over to here, we'll get nice and close into here. What have you got for us? Biocoal. That's pretty cool. That's not. Neither is useful. Oh, bugger. Rescan wasn't great. Molded beam, we're going with this. So molded beam has gotten done. Wet concrete could be a wonderful thing to have. So let's pick it. And our other one, we don't use quartz crystal, really. So let's go for the inventory slots. And that's some kind of nice, at least, I guess. So, into here, let's go power slugs. We need rotors for that. We've got what we need. No, we don't. We need 2 iron rods. So let's grab a couple of those from here. There we go. And there we go. Lovely. Load this up with screws. And that'll keep making plates for us. So yeah, that can keep doing what it's doing. We don't need to worry that much about the other stuff. We can set our power slug scanner up. Lovely. Rotors will be pretty easy to make. Let's see, quartz. We need more quartz for that. And then, ooh, we would need 200 silica, which we already pretty much have, I'm pretty sure. Or at least we can harvest it really easily. So that is going to be our other thing. So quartz, make this. And then from this, oh, we could make blade runners, which I'm presuming makes us faster.
Research completed.
We would need 50 coal, or no, 50 silica. And 10 modular things. So quartz. Let's make the 10 modular frames. So make 5 batches of these. That'll be what we need to do the research. Then we need silica. Silica will presumably require just raw quartz. I don't know how much gets made, but if we can expand our pocket dimension, all the better. Okay, so this uses 3 to make 5. So it's probably better if we just go and chop down some of the mycelial stuff. That's probably going to work out better for us. So yeah, let's make this research. Blade runners. Lovely stuff. And in here, we're going to see blade runners. We need modular frames, and that'll be us able to do running and jumping better. So let's make 2 of these. Et voila! Now, we can make a fix-it thing. Not a fix-it thing. You know what I mean. I hope. I hope you know what I mean. So, these here will pop onto our legs. Oh, that's a nice speed boost. That is a nice speed boost. I like that. Okay. Very happy. Now, alien technology. Oh, no. Megafauna. Let's see. We need a lot of cable. That's also tempting. What is this going to be? We need 5 alien DNA. That'll be really easy to do. We could probably make that right now. Oh, we definitely can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 10 of this, just in case. And that should be us taken care of for research stuff, including expanding our pockets. So, alien megafauna. This for starters, so that we can start looking towards making the rebar gun. And you require cable, a lot of cable. And you're going to be steel. Yeah. Holy, what? Those jumps, though. We might be able to completely cheese movement now. Because now we can do... Oh, no. Our parachute's not as effective in the air anymore. So, this here, alien megafauna. Megafauna? What the hell is megafauna? A little bit screwed on the speaking there. So, that is more inventory space. And this, we're going to add to the to-do list. We need steel beams. So, I don't know how many we currently have, but nowhere near enough. Okay. When I said nowhere near, I actually am surprised just how many we have. That's a good chunk of them, in fact. So if this is making 15 per minute, yep, 15 per minute. So at that point, we might be able to sort of just kill 10 minutes searching about for stuff. And that'll be us. Oh god, these leg things are just fantastic. Megafauna, we don't have to worry about. Oh yes, pyro slugs. What do we need? Cables and rotors. Rotors are the important thing. We're also going to need 61 and 200. No, 61 out of 200 we've got for that. Nice. Ooh, that looks intense in terms of resources. So what are you? You, we could do to add to the list. And sulfur, experimental power generation. That's very interesting. Very interesting, in fact. That requires 100 powder and 5, or the 50. We're better off with that 50. So yeah, that would be the better one. Right, alien technology. We also need to grab the things for that. Power augmenter. That'll be a very interesting thing, because I think it... Yeah, so that will boost the amount of power that gets generated on whatever grid it's on. Which is nice, to say the least. Fire slugs, let's see. 25 rotors. I'm kind of screwing up the movement a little bit. Rotors, we're going to make 25 of them. And then we can do the yellow power slug upgrade. And then see what we need for the purple power slug upgrade. And then I don't know what the top level is. Okay, so that's those. Let's grab some screws. Oop. Well, let's grab some of these, and then let's grab some of these. And in we go. Right. 25 of these in total. And we're going to be nice. Nicely taken care of. So let's continue doing our upgrading and see what we get. 23, 24, 25. Lovely. Into the MAM, and we're looking at power slugs. This upgrade. Do the research. Lovely. We need 25 frames.
Research completed.
We can do the 25 frames actually. So let's get these.
They can now be processed into power.
Once we have these 25 frames, that'll be the purple done, and then I don't know what it's going to mean for the 4th tier upgrade. I don't think there's anything else we can get. Because I thought purple was the highest tier of Pyre Slug. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the highest we can get. Who knows? But I think we're in a good position now for us to be able to start looking at some of the other things. So once we get 25 modular frames, we're sorted. Research the purple, and we want the summer sloop before we start doing the other stuff. So, Pyre Slugs, let's start the research here. And what are you? Synthetic pyre shards?
Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount
Pyre
of
shard.
energy stored. It is a good thing Fixit does not waste.
What does that mean?
Processed into power shards.
Solid crystallite shard. We've already got that. Oh, wait, does that mean we can start making ones with a... Ooh. Okay, so we might be able to start making things without having to do the whole big, what do you call it? That'll be interesting. Okay, let's take some time to run over to the other side of the world. Actually, we're not going to run, we're going to drive over to the other side of the world. We're going to pick up our iron while we're there, and we're going to load it into this base. Now, our tier 4, I'm pretty sure for like tier 4, we're really well set up. We've focused so much on optimizing our tier 4, like 3 and 4, that we probably could actually have gone to tier 5 and 6, or like, we can start working towards tier 5 and 6, and we'll be in a good position for it. So maybe that's what we're going to start doing tomorrow. We're going to start looking at constructing all the stuff we need for our tier 5 and 6. And just get everything looking nice. So all the iron we've loaded up here, we'll go ahead and grab. So docking station, we can go into here. And load into tractor. We can see the truck loading status. We're going to let it drop all the stuff into here. And we're also going to go and take care of some of the aliens that are down there. So, down in here we'll have a few things we can kill, as well as a few things we can chainsaw to get silica. Silica and limestone and everything. So we'll not worry too much about the spitter. Oh, the spitter hasn't respawned yet. That's good. So I guess we're only looking at over here. We should have, yes we do. So run over the spiders. Lovely. Taken care of. Grab this, and oh, that's just a corpse. And grab that as well. Ooh, yes. So if we backpedal, we can't exactly outrun them. But yes, this is the stuff I'm after with the chainsaw. So, 111. Lovely. Getting so much out of this. A lot of mycelia. A lot of limestone. Yeah, this is good. So, let's grab all of this crap. And we're just going to chainsaw as much of this as we possibly can. Grab what we're able to reach using our saw. Perfect. Because all of this silica will eventually be useful somewhere. here and grab this. Like, there's bound to be something we can use it on. Okay, we're gonna fall by the time we chainsaw it. So, but these look like the cracked boulder things that I think, like, they don't look the same as the other boulders, so we might be able to blow them up. First things first, however, I remember there is quartz up there that we could potentially avail of. But we could never reach it before. We couldn't make the jump. However, now we can make the jump. Ooh. What are you? You're just normal coal, but still. Yeah. Normal coal. Oh, you're just Caterium. You're not quartz. Still, you're Caterium. Something I forgot to start researching. So yeah. There's a brain cell somewhere. It's not very active, but it's somewhere. So, let's hop into the tractor and we'll head back to the base. And yeah, out of this place we could get 300 coal we can get out of this one base. So if we combine that with water extractors, we could have 300, so 20 times 75, 1,500 megawatts of power. Or, more likely, we could use 120 of it to make 600 megawatts of power, and use 180 to make a crap ton of steel. So that would be 180 steel per minute we would be making, which if we made into beams, or rather if we used with wet concrete, that could be very productive. I like the sound of that. So yeah, I think that's going to be our plan eventually. Oh, here's more quartz. Let's go ahead and mine some. Lovely stuff. Now, whoop. Nice little badass jump from us, of course. And over we go. Let's try and duck under the power lines. I think we also have enough, like, plates and everything constructed. We probably could create a big mega factory place. We could definitely, at the very least, create all that we need in terms of the, like, foundations that we can run our stuff along. And then steel beams, obviously, we need more and more of those, but we could be making a hell of a lot of things. So, this is a whole pile of iron loaded in. Beautiful stuff. That's it loaded into there. This will load it into here. And this will keep going for a long time to boot. This here is making the iron bars. Hey, now we've got what we need. We can expand our inventory very nicely. So inflated pocket dimension and expanded tool belt. So, quartz. Inflated pocket dimension, lovely. Get this taken care of, confirm. And stun rebar, we need 30 and we need 150 iron rebar. We don't have the stuff for just yet. We're going to need more of that. Synthetic power shards, we don't have you yet. And we also don't have pale berries. So, oh, here we go. Let's get the medicinal inhaler. That will be a nice little healing item for us. That requires plastic, but we don't have access to plastic just yet. 100 rotors and 50 fabric. Oh yeah, Caterium. Let's get this. So, this should tell us if there is... Would you let me select the thing already? That was me just being terrible. So that we need 43.
The metal has been named Caterium after
Right,
CEO
over here, alien megafauna.
It has been added as a viable
We've got the DNA, we've got the stuff. What are you, high-speed connector?
Due to its superconductivity, malleability, and
Don't have any info on it. So it's presumably a higher tier than we've got access to currently. Oh, this? Oh yeah, there we go. Hand equipment slot upgrade. Lovely. Now, we need screws and we need rotors. That, we need berries and we need rotors. So we should be able to close those off nicely. Caterium's going to take us a little bit to use. Caterium electronics, that could be very promising. That'd be 100 Caterium wire. And it'll give access to a lot of very nice looking things. So, megafauna, rebar gun we could use, but we're not going to at the minute. So let's have a look and scan for Caterium. What do we have? Any Caterium? A pure Caterium ingot over there. Not looking great for us. Not looking great in the slightest. So maybe sulfur is going to have to be our thing. Oh yeah, we've got the thing now, so we can actually have all of these equipped at once. We don't have to choose one or the other. But, right, expanded power infrastructure. We can load the stuff in for this here. You're super easy to use. The industrial beams, we'll grab these here, load them in, and voila. All of those deposited. Sort this here. We can grab these out. All of these things. And see if there's any research to be done using it. So, quartz was one of the ones. We need 150 iron rebar, however. So maybe we need to look at alien megafauna. We need rotors. Rotors and screws. So that's what we should start allocating resources to. You, I guess, will go for... Let's set this actually to produce rotors in the background. So, lots of iron rotors, and or like iron rods, and lots of screws. Pop all of these into there. You will load, like, yeah, we'll take these 100 plates. It'll be fine. Et voila. So, this will produce a lot of rotors. Not as many as we would like, obviously. So, we're going to have to produce some ourselves. But once we have our rotors completed, ooh, we can only make 7. Oh, it's just because the amount of, what do you call it? Screws that we've got. So screws we can load up on nice and easy. Yep, let's not worry too much about that one. Configure. Grab these here. Et voila. And, oh yes, lovely. We could upgrade these if we had lots of steel beams, which eventually we will. Don't worry, it will be a thing. We will have a lot of steel beams. But for the meantime, let's go get ourselves a crap ton of screws. Let's get 1,000 of these. That'll be 40 rotors. 40 times 25, and then if we grab 200 iron rods, that'll be another... That'll be what we need for 40. Crap. You're the wrong one. Oh wait, we've got all the ones we need. Fine. Perfect. Yes. We construct these here and we can make 50 of them, and that'll be enough for us to have our rebar gun. Then rebar gun we can just use to upgrade some of our other stuff. It'll work out for us. It will. So we gotta think about some of the other stuff out there. It's currently running, apparently my game's running at 49 or like 41 FPS or something. Which I'm guessing is just because it doesn't need to run higher than that right now. It's fine just running at that level. This is going to give us the 50 that we need. So we will have our 50 rotors for upgrading. And then we can make our rebar gun and the rebar and use all the stuff for upgrading. It's going to be very nice. Lovely. So that's 50. So megafauna. Let's just make sure and see if we need the rotor for anything more important right off the bat. Deuterium is a no. Mycelia could do with the expanded tool built thing, but not for the meantime. Don't worry about that. Quartz. Yep. Nope. Nope. And nope. Sulfur. Ooh, experimental power generation. That requires more sulfur, and the sulfur is something we want to use more for the smokeless powder. So, yep, we're going for this. We need screws. So, at this point, sensible thing would be, let's grab these screws. Jump over to here, alien megafauna, and start research. Rebar gun is completed. And let's see, rebar gun requires screws.
Your ingenuity towards preservation of fix-it property has been noted.
Love it.
You earned a micro break.
A micro break. Ooh,
I hope you feel refreshed.
how nice. How wonderful for me to get a micro break. So, let's grab 500 of these here. And that'll be us taken care of. And then we just need to construct a few things. So we're actually in a really healthy spot. Alien megafauna. Oh yeah. Construct the rebar gun. No. We need 100 iron rebar. So that requires one rod to make one rebar. That's not a great amount. I guess we could kind of cheese it a little bit. Grab these here. So we've got 107. Nice. Grab these. Let's load. Well, once this is done, we'll switch you back to plates. Reinforced iron plates. All of those and all of those. That'll be enough to make 100 plates, I hope. And yes, where is it? Oh wait, it's in the equipment thing. Let's check quickly. Quartz are stun. We need 150 in total. Damn, that's a lot. Fortunately, they're quick enough to make, but still. A single iron rod becoming one bolt of ammunition, that's not great. That's really not good. So I would like to see us getting a better deal than that on some of the other ones, but I imagine that's probably not going to happen. We're just going to need to optimize our construction so that eventually we will have all the stuff we need getting produced elsewhere. So this here, start the research, and shatter rebar. Lovely.
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars
Okay.
fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread.
So that's your shotgun.
Does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
Wow. Make sure there are no witnesses. Love it. Essentially saying it's like, hey, use fragmentation ammunition. Just make sure no one sees you use it. I'm a big fan of that. Definitely doesn't sound dodgy beyond all belief. But let's grab this here and we'll put all the stuff we need into the, what do you call it? Oop. Head over to here. Et voila. That's not the thing I wanted to do. I just leapt right over the top of stuff. Yes, into here. And load up on all the copper we can. Then we'll sort. And now we can start looking at some of these other places. So, jump on top of these here, and we'll jump over to here. And you're going to get loaded with the copper wire. Where is it? Copper wire. Perfect. Don't worry about that. And then in here, copper cable. Lovely. So in here, we should have a bunch of steel beams. Yes, we do. That's a healthy amount of them, in fact. So, let's take these and use them to upgrade our facilities. So, this will fire out crap tons of coal at any one time. This will be transporting what, 240 per minute? Up to 270 per minute. And I'll show you the difference in speed. So, oh, fell off. Silly me. Here's us sprinting on a level 2. See if you can tell when we hit level 3. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Do a slide and a jump, and look at the distance we're covering off of that. Is that not a thing of beauty? Yeah, that's how you tell the difference. This is me running against a level 3. This is us sprinting on a level 3. Let's stop sprinting. And we can't get up to the speed where we can sprint unless we jump. This is us sprinting, using our upgraded leg things. So it's very much a case of do your sprinting on the ground instead. You saw how slow it was without. This is us running with. That's some amount of difference. So, now we can look at all the other stuff later on. We'll upgrade our infrastructure tomorrow. We've got a lot of base improvements to do. And fortunately, we've got a crap ton of concrete to do it with. So we're going to look at completely overhauling our base in time. It's going to be very important for us to do. So, in the meantime, we're going to call it here for the evening. We have done a lot. So let's save the land of copper streams. Confirm. Lovely stuff. And that's us. So, meantime, take care of yourselves. I will be back on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. So a little bit later start than I had tonight. And we'll hopefully be able to upgrade a lot of our stuff. Meantime, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next